And so today, I'm happy to announce the Mayor's Youth Initiative. This initiative has been in the works for the past year. We've been talking to stakeholders, we've been studying best practices. As a starting point for this initiative, we will take 3 key actions. First, we'll continue and expand the great work of our summer jobs program, involving employers from the private, public, and not-for-profit sectors to give young people an opportunity so they can get the work experience, so they know what it means to work hard and earn a paycheck in this city. For many, it's their first job, their first paycheck. Last year, we had over 600 young people participating. So this is my charge to you, my call to action. Find a way to put some young Jacksonville, eager young person to work this summer. Help me make sure that we're empowering them with the tools and resources so they can reach their God-given potential. Let us work together to empower them so that they know not only that we love them in words, but in deeds, that we have action behind our words. Yes, action behind the words. I would rather see our young people spend the summer working than on the streets of Jacksonville, Florida. Can we do that? Can we do that? So that's the first key. The second key is my youth initiative will increase the number, Bishop McKissick, of first-time non-juvenile offenders to participate in the teen court and neighborhood accountability boards. Now, why that's important? Because really, we don't need any more of our young people going in the criminal justice system. Now, in fact, I've spoken with Sheriff Rutherford, State Attorney Corey, and Judge Chief Moran, and they all are supportive. So I'm going to ask the council to reallocate some funds out of the Jacksonville Journey to support this initiative. We'll be able to help 250 more young people. We'll also have a third accountability board, Dr. Vitti. This one will serve Mayport and the beaches. Finally, I'm creating a Young Leaders Advisory Council to help develop future leaders of our community. This Youth Leaders Council has a dual purpose. It's an opportunity for young people with leadership potential like our honorees to get to work with the public sector, the private sector, which is so important, showing them the way. This council will be composed of a multicultural, economically diverse group of 25 seniors and 25 juniors from any local high school. And last but not least, they will be able to advise the mayor and his staff on issues and concerns in our city. Wouldn't it be great to have young people talking to them, working with them, not talking at them, but working together, listening to them, going all around this city, letting them know that we can empower them and listen to their ideas. So these 3 actions are the starting point. In my closing remarks, I believe where there's more hope and more faith, there's less crime. Where there's more hope and more faith, there's less violence. Where there's more hope and more faith, there's less poverty. More hope means more opportunity, which means more kids will go to become doctors and lawyers and teachers and preachers when we invest in our young people. More engineers and entrepreneurs. More hopes means more accountability, self-responsibility. It means more kids will believe in themselves and reach for the American dream that Dr. King died for. More hope means learning, which means kids will do well in school and get an education so they can go on to college. You know, my goal as mayor is to make sure, Dr. Vitti hears me say this all around Jacksonville. Soledad, my goal is to have 100% graduation rate in Jacksonville, no more high school dropouts in Jacksonville, Florida. We can do that as a community. And more hopes means success, which means Jacksonville will be a safer, more prosperous, vibrant community for all of us. And so, as mayor, I know when we work together, we can make great things happen. We can literally do what Dr. Bernice King talked about. And one of my famous quotes that I like to quote her, and she says, "There is tremendous power," Pastor Stovall, "there is tremendous power when people work together around an issue that is so clear, a cause that is so just, and a purpose that is righteous." And I believe young people need to support. In our community, we need to support them 100%, from the birth to the grave, from the cradle to the grave. Do you agree with me? If you believe like I believe, I want you to say amen, somebody. And finally, so in the spirit of Dr. King, let us join together to make sure, and this is important, if we're celebrating his life and legacy, I think that as Jacksonville, we should make sure every son and daughter of Jacksonville have the opportunity and support, and above all, hope and faith they need to succeed. There is no reason why, with all the resources we have in our city, with all the intellectual power we have, with a church on every corner, we have great corporations and not-for-profit, we can seize this opportunity to create a better tomorrow for our young people. Because at the end of the day, it's about the quality of life. I look forward to working with you. Will you join me in this cause to make sure we empower the next generation of young people? Thank you, and God bless you, and thank you for coming.